Right, what's up, boys and girls? Let's do a small testing session for the day. I think we can get it rolling for a few minutes before I head to some other stuff. So let's get going. Alright, so let's do the back testing here. Alright, so we all know we're still doing the inversion model 2020. So let's see how we can finish it. Alright. Yeah, so this inversion 2020 model. Put on the light as well. Alright. By today I blew two evals. Just copying them like I was working with them at the same time. But yeah, they were crazy. I went on a crazy losing streak and I blew them this week. Anyways, I think price is going to head higher on this day because obviously price is looking bullish here. So now I'd like to see it, start going higher, maybe reject this gap here and then start going higher to this high. It's an Asia high though, so it would be a good target, I'd say. And we have a run on some London lows. I believe it's the same thing on ES. Nope, there's a small SMT, so I am leaning bullish on this day here. So right at 9:30 open, we get a run lower, then price rejects. So a run on these lows, very good liquidity run. I'd like to see it reject like a 2-minute, maybe this one probably. So did it reject it? With a 2-minute, it didn't. The 1 minute, did it reject here? No. So I think probably like for this next candle here. And take longs, but my stop will be quite big because there's a gap, so price could retrace into this gap here, then try to get these highs here, or even all-time highs for one close to a 2 hour. So that's 500 over 36 for around 14 micros long, or 13. So my stop will be at this low here, and I'll be waiting for price to run higher. Oh, that's a crazy drop. Then it gets stopped out directly for $500. Wow. So I leaned way too bullish. I didn't notice there was a 1 hour gap here. And the 4 hour is looking so bearish. I think this is their, like, the market showing me their confirmation that it's bearish. Yo man, I've already traded today, man. I've already finished like trading and it's close to lunch hour as of now, so I will just use it for backtesting. What do you think about that? So it's clear obviously the market is bearish and it's heading lower, and the 4H is obviously rejecting. It might be about inverse here, which is a sign that price could potentially be bearish. Get a small 5-minute gap retracement there. Well, for me, I also took a loss in today's market, and yeah, I decided to stay off. That's why I came to do some backtesting. So what assets do you trade? Do you trade like Nasdaq, the US 30, or you do Forex? I'm from Rwanda, man. I'm from Rwanda in Africa. Okay. So since price is showing bearishness, we have a very beautiful inverse here. We have the PO3 setting up. We have this 4-hour low. I think that it might head lower for this. I do think that it might head lower, rejecting this small gap inside here. So as of now, consider the 5-minute as retracing to premium. I would love to see it like drop to these lows here. It looks like the 15-minute is about to inverse, so if it does so, we will be wrong on the bias. So Zivai Evans, where are you from? Something I can notice here is that, well, we had a drop lower. I wanted to enter longs earlier, but I got stopped out from this gap here. And the 4-hour, well, it dropped very heavily that I thought maybe it could go higher. But turns out this was like crazy manipulation day. So I was correct on the bias. It's probably going to hit to these relatively go highs here. Let's just wait and see. Okay, get a 15-minute gap retracement there, running this low here and this one. Oh wow, that's really great, man. So I might guess you're maybe in Russia for studies or work. I mean, that's really great. So we have a liquidity run here, and there is some sort of SMT here, and there is a beautiful inversion on the 1 minute of this candle here. This is where price inverses. You can see that the 15 was rejecting, obviously, and we have some these highs here. So maybe it could go higher. And how about the 30-minute? Well, there's nothing on the 30-minute, so this high is also a 930 high, so I think maybe it could be a good target. Let's see how it goes. Oh, that's a small stop. That will be 500 over 16. So that's 31 micros long. So if ES runs the target, there's more chance that we're getting stopped out instead. Yeah, break even. And get stopped out right away. Come on. We get stopped out and then price has to take profit. What kind of PA is this? Damn. I'm gonna also trade IC and trade works, bro. Well, thank you, man. I mean, you guys really motivate me to keep going. I mean, we actually have to make it, because I won't make it alone, bro. You have to make it as well, and push to the side of profitability, and have good studies as well. Keep progressing in all areas. Anyways, this is a crazy trade. I mean, it's an A plus. Like, all the confluences were there, but wild price first week as hit break even, then start going higher. At this point, I think I should leave my stops really lower. But then the thing is, I know sometimes it will just hit my stop loss directly. Wow, that's classic NQ. Let's see how the next day goes. Wait, what do you mean I'm so fast? Like, do I speak quickly, or I'm moving way too fast with the analysis and the entry? Wait, what's the plural of analysis? analysis. Yeah. So am I first like with speaking or the analysis? Anyways, price still looks bullish, I believe. You can see that we're in a good, beautiful daily gap. So I think it could hold the price higher to probably like these highs. So now when we check the 4H, you can see we have run on the lows and another gap as well. Small inversion here, but another gap holding. So it's still trying to trick us because it's obvious that this gap could also hold and then price heads to these lows, then the R Asia lows. So you can see that the Asia lows are here. Like to see where price heads after this. Well, I mean, sometimes I think it's too fast as well. Like I'm moving to break even too fast, but sometimes, like it looks so obvious that if it reverses, it would be going lower. But you know, I'm still learning on when to really move to break even. So I don't consider that a bad trade. I would just like to see more experiences because these things happen to me in the live markets. And most of the times on the live markets, I'm like, no, I'm gonna leave it at stop loss because I handling the pain uh, of stop loss. In my opinion, handling the pain of stop loss is way better than the break even. Like price had already moved to your direction, stopped you out, then it went back higher. So sometimes I feel like break evens hit me more than stop losses. So sometimes with live markets I do like not trail that much. So we have a small inversion right here, which is saying that okay, price is bullish, but then we have a gap here. So I'd like to see more price action to be able to determine like where the market is wanting to go, which I would probably dictate on how the market opens, obviously. So right, the market open, we shoot higher, which is good. Where is ES? Alright, have some liquidity build up here though. Can see some trendline liquidity stuff here. Now, I would like to anticipate it maybe running these highs and then delivering lower, something like that. And also have the 931 lows here. Okay, so let's see what happens. So we get around on this high here. This is the highest the price delivered to. Alright, that's a good run on this high now. So is it gonna reject? I'd like to see it reject. So Zivi, like what strategy do you trade? Do you also trade the inversions? And not strategy actually, I mean the model. Like do you enter off of inversion fair value gaps? Do you use fair value gaps or other blocks maybe? Now price drives into this premium 4 hour. So there's one thing, if it inverses it like in the next 10 minutes, then obviously we will be bullish, but I'd like to see if it holds because this is a premium gap. All right. Chances are we're going to inverse this thing. Ooh, this is good. We've inversed here, so I think it's obvious that now price is going to go higher. We don't have like confluences everywhere, even though ES is going really slow and Nasdaq is being the strongest index here. So I'd like to see it maybe break through here, then push all the way to the highs. As of now, we consider the 1 hour so explosive. We have like 1 hour gap here, so I think the PO3 of the next 4 hour and 1 hour candle will be minimal drop, then expand higher. So I will be looking for retracements into this gap or the 5-minute gaps. So we'll just wait and see. Okay, this is the 15-minute gap retracement. There is no gap inversed here. I mean, that's crazy. Except maybe if it inverses here, but then we would have some sort of like a negative RR. That's the problem. So we get a beautiful inversion here, rejection off of here, and we also have this. And well, I wouldn't like to target all the way here because we still have like 3 hours before this 4-hour candle can close, and if it's going to hit all the way to those highs, then we might do it in like the middle 2 hours, like at 11, or you know, somewhere like at 12 as the peer threshold print. So this will be like, this is not A plus because obviously it's not delivering the best RR. And we check the 15-minute. I mean, ES has already run the target, so it's not the best opportunity yet. And so you can take the 22 micros on this thing, around 2 minis. So stop will be at this low, and we'll just have to wait to see if price will expand higher. Ooh, we are cooked, chat. Yeah. And we have a crazy liquidity build up here. I think the 30-minute is going to retrace into some sort of gap. It's drawing really close. Well, crazy entry. You can see how it got stopped out, then price heads directly to take profit and higher. So, I mean, not bad on the analysis and bias, it's just that it was unfortunate. Wow, that's crazy. It's a crazy drop. Can you get a small inversion here? I wouldn't be longing off of this because all the confluences aren't checked, and for the second trade I like to be more frugal and wait for A++, because as of now I don't have like any sweep, but we have an SMT, so it's like the sweep will be checked, but I don't think I'll take this even though it looks good. You can see it ends up hitting like a target here without any drawdown as well. Let's see how the next day goes. Alright, so let's see where price heads to today. So price is heading higher. We still have a bullish bias, and we are rejecting here. So maybe we can take some good longs. And ES is also close, and it looks like it might head to those highs. Looking out this 4 eyes, looking like it's looking so bullish. So Asia highs are here. So we probably have some good rows. We have a 15-minute inversion and price retraces back into it, so there's some good these are some good draws on liquidity. Like to see what happens with the open. Okay, retracing to a 15-minute lower. Price isn't leaving behind any gap at all. No first presented fair value gap or anything like that. You know, you got a retracement into a small 5-minute here, but this is like a 1-point gap, so it's not that relevant. Okay, that's slow, but that's a drawn liquidity chart. We just got hit. Okay, 11 a.m. could now present up here 3. Let's wait and see. So maybe if it reverses here, we can take good longs. Let's see. And it does. But it's a 5-minute gap. But it's also a 15 and a 1 hour maybe. Nope, not a 1 hour. But a 30 minutes. So can take some longs, continuation longs higher to this high. Stop will be somewhere here. Something like this. And my target here. That's 526, which is like 19 micros long. Yeah. My stop will be at this low here, then take profit at this high. Let's see if it goes all the way there. Well, price is being slow because there's a 5-minute, but if it can embrace it, then we will be good. Ooh, that's a bad candle. Yeah, we are cooked. We are so cooked. Okay. Let's see how the next day goes. Looks like we are on a crazy losing streak. Use daily candle closure bias and then 4-hour reversal candles on POI. 5 minute 400 and can use SMT changes state of the real. Also use 8:30 and 9:30 confirmation at 12 a.m. session. Wow. Well, it looks like you've got a strategy built in place already. That's really great. It's checking the 4H. Price is still going higher. Now the thing I hate about this is because we have no clear draws. Like when price is like this, it's like we use only standard deviations. That's what I hate about this PA. Or at least maybe if you get a retracement early in the day, then we can find a good long trade. But as of now, if the standard deviation doesn't offer a clearer target, then we're not trading for the day. So this is the third standard deviation. I don't like to see it go farther than the fourth standard deviation, so just wait and see. Let's just wait for the open. There's some relatively close here. Right at the open. That ES has already run. And NQ pokes with them too. Why does this look like a no news day? No news Monday. And then price hits the third standard deviation. Wow, this is some crazy consolidation. And at 9:52 we dropped like we never did before, running these 6:15 lows. Wow. So it looks like it's heading for the Asia lows. Generation drop. How's the 1 hour? I think this is happening for the PO3 to close good. 4 hour closed somewhat bullish. The 1 hour we are dropping, we've burst the gap here, but I think we might already reject because I think we've dropped enough. Maybe we can start seeing the retracement. Okay, so right here we get around on these relatively equal lows that are from Asia. These lows here. Then at the 1 minute you get an inversion. You can target this high here. That will be my line, but I'm not gonna target anything crazy because this gap here looks like it will hold some stuff. It will make price consolidate for a bit at least. So let's see if we can hit this low hanging fruit and get out of the market. Bro, I can give you my WhatsApp number like live on YouTube, but you can go through the Discord, DM me, then I'll surely give it to you. I think you can see the link in the Discord in the bio, right? That would be great. I mean, it's okay. It will be okay connecting with you. So go through the Discord. It's better. Now I'll be buying it here, and take profit will be at this high. So stop will be at the low here, then take profit at this high. Now we just have to wait and see if it delivers to those highs. And bro, it like starts to dance around the moment it's close to take profit. What was wrong with that? Anyways, we're hitting take profit for a good 1.4 hour, but it was stressing us out, to be honest. Like, why would you start printing bearish candles? Anyways, so this was a good draw, I'd say, because you can see after hitting it, the 15 minutes started to drop. So it's like we traded the corrective move, and as it rejects, you can see that it's going to head lower here. So this will be another entry, but since we are done for the trade of the day, maybe we will just take pre this. But I can see that we have a run here and an SMT. So if price is truly bearish, then we will be heading lower. So we don't have any POIs like on the left side because we are at all-time highs, but you can see that we have this SMT here, and we have no SMT is not here. SMT is at this size, yeah, and the run, and then the 2 minute has this inversion right here, and then maybe the shorts will be in here, targeting to like these lows here. Let's see. Bang! Another quick banger from me. Okay, so that's really great. Shout out to you, iCandle2229. Yeah, you're a real hustler too, man. so this was a very great drop, I'd say. Well, I can help you with the backtesting. Like maybe you can drop any questions that you have, then I can try to answer them. Or if you don't want to drop them here, still you can pass through the Discord. So this was another good entry for person who will be bearish, and later market drops these Asia lows. So they were two possible entries on the day. Give me a second, guys. Right, so sorry for the disruption. Let's continue with the backtesting session. I was responding to iCandle. Yeah, I can help you with the backtesting, man. So just pass through the Discord and we can talk about it. Right, so let's see what we can. Let's do another day. I will end the backtesting session today a little bit early. I won't be doing a full hour because, well, there are some events I have to attend today, but tomorrow it will be a full hour, obviously. Now, price yesterday ended up reversing bearish. We have a small gap here that I would like to see hold, but the way this candle could close will affect it. So the next 45 minutes will determine if we are going to long. But if it inverses here, then I will be targeting all the way to these lows. If it doesn't, then these highs will be a good target. But as of now, if you can mark out the Asian highs, you can see that they are here. So I'd like to see it, probably start pushing higher or something like that. I couldn't get a backtesting platform for index for free, and how can I get one? Is there any who gives free data? I'm a beginner. Well, you can try FX Replay. I used it as I was studying as well. You can check it out, fxreplay.com, and instead of using like the NQ and ES futures, you can use like NAS 100 and SPX 500 as CFDs. I think you can use it like that if it's okay with you. So 9:30 open, high, market leaves it naked there. So then price starts reversing higher, leaving a small inversion here. Well, I don't know if we have a liquidity run. We have just a small discount gap here. I don't think this will be very A plus because there is no liquidity run. but this will be a good draw here. So it will be some long like this. Let's see these relatively equal highs here. Let's see if they get hit, but then I think this thing will be negative R. That's why I don't want to take it. Don't have like any other clearer targets, so I'd rather wait. Consider it even stops me out before I take the entry, so I would rather wait, or maybe not trade at all on this day. So we're having a crazy consolidation. Right now we're having a crazy SMT here. It says a small liquidity build up. These candles here and an inversion. So let's stay pretty if price could head now to the relatively equal highs I marked higher for small 1-to-1 for the winning day, and it directly heads there. Anyway, so there were not much A+ trades in this day, but I managed to push through, so I think I will end the backtesting session here. Shout out to everyone who showed up today, to Ikando, to Zivai Evans, to who else? Well, these are the two people that showed up, and everyone who was here, even those who didn't like chat here in the chat. So have a great time, and until next time, stay blessed. Hope you guys become profitable, and wish you blessings in all that you do, man. Stay blessed. Peace.